really corny, don't blame me. Don't hold the host responsible. So question number one, if animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
Ooh, if animals.
If animals could talk, which would be the rudest? Glenn, you.
Pretty slick, rude things because they have a lot of cats have that leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered kind of mentality, even when they don't talk. So I can imagine a cat having some slick things to say if they could talk to you.
Listen, let me say this. I cannot blow past the fact that Nona is saying when they don't talk. So let me make sure I'm clear, Nona. You've not met a actual talking cat, have you? I'm just.
No, I just know cats. And like, even when, we're pet owners, I'm a pet owner, so I've had dogs and cats. So even when your pet isn't talking to you, like verbally,
Got it. Okay.
when they,
Girl, no, Nona, you've explained it. No, listen to me. You had me over here.
Verbally,
Like, wait
verbally.
Oh,
I thought she said verbally. I
don't
really
think
did. Did it sound like verbally to y'all? Listen, Nona, you cutting up this morning already. Nona's cutting up. You had your boy over here thinking, wait a minute. Nona has the world's first talking cat. Jesus.
Because there are pet.
Listen, and Nona, it's funny. I don't know if you guys and Sheree, as you queue up the next question, just let me know. Here's what's funny. I love these Tony. I want to say that's not Tony Parker. That's a basketball player. The comedian, Tony Baker, I think it is. He has the craziest conversations with these animals, and the cats be pity patting people up. You can get this pity patting that he be giving them a voice. It's hilarious. If you ain't never seen him, boy, you ought to go and follow him on Instagram. The boy is stupid. I love it. Sheree, you got anything else? Come on, let's talk. We're just having a good time.
Christine, did you want to comment? Did you have a comment?
I've been thinking about it. I'm not quite sure what animal. I keep going back to the elephant, even though I think the elephant would just be rude. Yeah. Disrespectful.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that for sure.
Because it's like the I equate them to maybe the tractor trailers that run the road. Even though they put their turn signal on, they're not asking, they're just letting you know what's about to happen. So it's up to you to get out the way.
Help me. I am weak. She said, first of all, they ain't asking no questions. I'm not asking nobody permission. I'm just letting you know for your benefit that your boy about to make a move. And if you so choose to get out the way, fine. If not, you just gonna get crushed. And that's just the way it is. I absolutely love it.
No doubt, I've been thinking so. Please excuse if I come across rude, that's just me.
Listen, please excuse if I come across rude. I did not have that queued up right there. That was like, did y'all notice how quick that segue just was? It was right there. It was just playing.
You was on it. You was on it.
It's the detox. It's the detox. I made it over the hump. Come on, Sheree. What else you got, girl?
Okay, so once again, I did not come up with these questions. I did not write them, but we're going to go with the question.
Yeah.
I got you. So in the chat, what do we have? So Mr. Fun said, geese are hyper aggressive, homicidal, long neck cobra chickens. Okay. And then his next one elephant killed a woman, then came to her funeral and stomped on the casket. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, I think the elephant would definitely be the rudest in that case. But speaking of elephants, actually that goes into our next question. So the next question is, how many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? That's the question. So yeah, ponder on that. And yeah.
So here's what's crazy. Here's what's crazy. I'm done. First of all, Daryl, you stupid. Second of all, I can't skip over the fact that Kathy Anderson said a skunk. Skunks are rude without voices. Are you kidding me? Like, you ain't even got to see them and you know the day there. Just rude. You know what I'm saying? Give a whole new definition to busting off. You know what I'm saying? Boy, what in the world you got happening over there? Smell like someone crawled up on you and died. Good God. Like, yeah, ultimate rude. So yeah, no, Sheree, that's funny. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? I want to add one thing. You got to tell us why. Why are you responding that way? Anybody on stage, come on, talk to us. How many? How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
Just
I
one.
think one.
Really?
Yeah, I think one also, because if they can annoy the elephant enough, the elephant will fall over.
It's the annoying, kind of like how mice would do.
Yeah.
Got it.
And see,
Sean, what you got?
one. I was thinking one because if they tried to eat it and they got choked, that
Ooh. The feathers would choke them to death. Interesting perspective. I like it. Somebody asked, well, where's this going? Nowhere. This is random. It's Face It Friday. It is what it is. What we doing about it? That elephant would choke to death. That's what he do. Christine, you said one too. Oh, go ahead, Nona. I'm sorry.
And maybe this is the more scientific answer. I don't think a chicken could kill an elephant simply because the way they defend themselves in that kind of circular motion where you've got the women and kids on the inside and then the adult males on the outside. I'm thinking the weight of an elephant's foot, all they would have to do is just lift their foot in tandem. And I don't even think a chicken would have a fair fighting chance. But so that to me is like, I don't think that would happen because of how big an elephant is and because of what they're trying to do. They're trying to protect the tribe. And I kind of think about the 4 white folks when they tried to beat up the one black man, and the community was like, we ain't having that today. I kind of feel like that would be
That's hilarious.
the animal version response. Like, no, dude, we ain't having that today. So I don't think a chicken could kill an elephant.
Okay. All right, Nona. All right. So you don't think a chicken could kill an elephant. Okay. So who's next? Who didn't respond? Tammy, did you respond? I just want to make sure I don't miss everybody. Anybody else? Any responses? How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? So we got crickets. Anybody? Did everybody answer?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's move on to the next question then. Oops, sorry, I keep going in and out. All right, so well, my response is I think that when it comes to how many chickens would kill an elephant, I think it would take one as well. I think like the mice, how they would just annoy the heck out of them, and that would be the end. So that question was a dud. So, but we'll move on. So the next question. Okay, this one might be a little more interesting. What would be your weapon of choice in a zombie if I can get the words right, apocalypse? What will be your weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse? Go ahead, Christine, you want to go first?
I'm gonna say some holy oil. Or plead the blood of Jesus. Sorry. I was like,
The
what?
devil is a lie.
Right. I'm not
In
doing
the
none of that.
shanana. Listen.
Yep, some
Catch
oil
these
and some
hands.
shanana.
Spiritually speaking.
I have oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm gonna say some holy oil. There you go. Can't go wrong with that.
No, I love it. You ain't got no arguments out of me. I'll be splashing all kinds. Look, especially if it make them sizzle. Psst, yeah, get them in Jesus. Psst. You know,
Your skin stop bubbling.
right?
Over.
Like, Lord have mercy. So no, I love that. Sean got.
Sean.
There goes Sean.
That's the one.
Sean, come on. You got to explain the answer, Sean.
Oh, I am just being very silly this morning. So I'm thinking the folding chair that the gentleman used to slap that lady. But
I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I am so.
Would it be a white folding chair or the black folding chair?
I mean, it's gonna be the white folding chair.
It's got to be the white one. Like, are you kidding me?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but the first thing I thought of when I saw that picture, Sean, was lift every chair and swing.
I'm like, right. Listen,
But-
Tammy, come in.
but-
What you got?
But for me personally, I wouldn't use a weapon at all because I'd be somewhere in an underground bunker because I'm not going to face a zombie. So.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Well, 5 smooth stones worked for a brother that I read about. So
Wait a minute, Tammy. You got to come. Tammy, you got to come. I didn't catch the front end of that. Tammy had a whole zombie voice happening. What was that, Tam?
I said 5 smooth stones worked for a brother that I read about.
Aha. How about that? For that zombie, 5 smooth stones worked for a brother that I read. Listen, you just had to be good with a slingshot, though.
There we go. So I'm gonna be like,
Amen to that.
I'm gonna be with Christine. We're gonna have the word.
Listen.
5 smooth stones and a slingshot.
I love it. So listen, guys, real quick, let's just do this. We're still trying to work out the whole TV thing. I'm kind of confused as to what I'm supposed to do. And I like it when I have one thing to focus on at a time. So if we could, James, y'all tech people work that out and exclude me from this until it's right. And then, because I can't see me on TV and I know you're working with a new platform and it's just confusing. So I think the show is going to suffer if I have to play 2 games. So I am exiting out and I'm done with TV and you guys figure it out. Okay. How about that?
Help me.
So this was
Go.
I thought you weren't muted. So yeah, we tried something different today. Don't know if it worked, but hey, nothing beats a failure but a try.
That part. I know one thing didn't work. TV ain't working today. It ain't nobody's fault. The internet just ain't letting us be great. Nona, what you got, girl?
No, I thought the game was fun. I thought Cherie had another question.
Nah, she ain't have another question. Cherie is trying to do the tech stuff with the TV and ask the questions and facilitate the game. And I'm trying to focus on doing the show. And it's just confusing because we all in the same room. So yeah, no, I love it. I think you guys had a great time. Mr. Fun said rule number 1, double tap. I don't know what that means. Kathy Anderson said choke on them bones. I love it. It's a Face It Friday, Grand Rising. Great morning, everybody. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. Sean, you just doing the most this morning. I see you, girl. For those of you guys who are trying to catch us on Clubhouse, on TV, we are having some major technical challenges over there. And Cherie and James and Christina trying to work it out. If they work it out, y'all let me know, because I'm not playing that game. Not today. I'm just going to focus on the one thing. Come on back. You got something?
Well, I just was going to say thank you to those of you that came on stage for our goofy game today. And so I appreciate your participation. So let's talk about, what do you have planned? What do you have going on for this weekend? It's Friday. What's the weekend looking like?
Anybody want to say while you're on stage? Certainly chime in. Just clip it up. Let us know you're ready to talk. Come on, Christine.
So today I have a homecoming service to attend. Dear friend of ours, Crystal Woods, and her father passed away, so I'm going to support her. That's today, but tomorrow we have our open house here in Clinton, Maryland. So if you are in the area, even if you don't have a dancer, come by, show your face. Come by and say hello. So 79280 Old Branch Avenue in Clinton, Maryland, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're going to be celebrating going into our 15th year here at Dancing for Rose Theater and Company. So we're excited about that. We have some amazing things in store this year. Some things that we've never done before, some things that we're going to be redoing. So we're excited about that. So I'm super excited because it's 15 years that we get to celebrate.
I love it. I love it. Congratulations. So proud of you guys. I love it, Christine. Anybody else talking about on or off the app, what you got going on? If there is an Ask Tammy, I want to use this time to kind of talk about your need and helping a friend. But Sean, I see you clipping it up. Come on.
So this is what I'm calling Empty Nester Weekend Start. So we're getting ready to take the kiddo to college for college move-in at Tuskegee this week.
Wow. That is amazing.
Well, Sean, I want to welcome you to the Empty Nester Club. Congratulations, you've made it. And enjoy it.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Let me tell you something right now. We were on a FaceTime with our grandkids last night, and we were out at the pool getting ready to head out and see what we could find. And Sean, my middle one said to me, Pop, you guys shouldn't have moved. I said, well, why, Mimi? She said, because you live too far away. I said, well, Mimi, it's only a short plane, about 3 hours. We can be in the United States and we can get to you guys. That's my point, Pop. It's too far.
Oh, that's so cute.
Listen, I said to Mike, she said, because I can't hug you when I feel like it. But what I can do is I can do this. And then she jumped under the covers. I said, this little fool. So yeah, man.
Wow.
That empty nester thing is serious. Come on, Nona.
Yes.
Well, this weekend I'm doing some tour guiding, and tour guiding is just getting really fun because there's just a lot going on, and I can make a lot of commentary, and for the most part, people are on board with not on board with what's going on, but on board with the commentary. And so I find it a challenge for me to be truthful and real and appropriately politically correct. But then sometimes I'm like, I don't want to be. So let me just say what I got to say. So that's fun. And hopefully I can hang out with my nieces today, this weekend or whatever. And I have training for Toastmasters. And then, of course, I've got a situation that I got to deal with, talking about Face It Friday. I got a remodel situation I got to deal with that I'm not looking forward to, but got to get it done because it's a thorn in my side. So hopefully I can have a mixed bag of a weekend.
I love it. I'm pushing the wrong buttons, but I love it. I love it, Nona. It's 6:48 here in Panama City, Panama, 7:48, where most of you guys on the East Coast are. Super excited to have y'all along for the ride on a Face It Friday. Had some real technical challenges when it comes to getting connected. We were never able to get connected on KBCN. For that, we apologize. We're going to fix it forward and hopefully start out the gate on Monday on a better note. Before we get out of here, I want to kind of go around the room, continuing to go around the room, find out what everybody's got going on for the weekend. Tammy, what you got happening, lady?
I will be having the grands and possibly going to a Ravens pregame.
All right, then. I like the possible. Sound like a Spades game. I like the possible. Come on now.
Oh my gosh. How about I was in a Spades game recently
Listen.
and the pros, we were training novices.
Oh, gosh.
And it was actually a lot of fun, but there were some who were frustrated because they just wanted to rock and roll. But it was hilarious. Absolutely
Listen,
hilarious.
the only game that can come between cousins in a way that they disown each other is a situation.
And you are just too right. I told you we had that debacle in my family.
Listen. People are still, listen, Tammy, Spades is probably the single game in every black family that I know of that produces the same results. Violence. On some level. Listen. Now, I know Tammy had a ask earlier. She texted me, just kind of throwing some things out there. Tammy, talk to us a little bit about the situation your friend is having and see if there's anybody in the room that can help him out.
Yes. So, family, I need some help. I have a friend who lives in Georgia who is on Social Security disability and will be homeless by the end of this month. And what I'm hoping is if you know of the agencies to reach out to that could provide housing assistance, rental housing assistance, if you would message me, I would very much appreciate it. And Glenn, thank you for the space.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Sheree, you got something?
Yeah, Tammy, what part of Georgia is your friend in? Because that'll make a difference. Let people know where she's located, the city or the county at least.
So she's incoming.
Yep.
Okay.
Very familiar.
Thanks. Yeah, that'll help people.
Okay, I think she's incoming and willing to, and forgive me because I don't know the geography, but willing to go into the Atlanta area.
Yep.
Maybe I should say Atlanta Metro.
Yeah. Yep. Cumming is in North Georgia and really north. And so, yeah, if that means she's got to come down closer to the city, I think that's what she's saying.
Right. And I don't think she's wedded to Cumming. That just happened to be a place and situation where she was residing, but that has come to an end.
Got it. All right, cool. Well, we definitely gonna keep her lifted and hopefully we can get her connected. Anybody in the audience that is familiar with the agencies in Georgia, particularly around the Cumming area, maybe the Atlanta Metro, the city, and just the outer lying counties. If you could reach out to Tammy, DM her, back channel her here on Clubhouse. We'd be much appreciative so that her friend doesn't end up homeless. She has Social Security benefits, and so they can transfer, I'm sure. But yeah, we're hoping that that this is a great outcome. So thanks, Tammy, for asking. Listen, guys, we're gonna wrap up a little early today. I've got some things that I want to do and get out and explore some areas. I've got a guy coming by who is going to sit down with us about a tour that we're going to take. We're going to take a day off, maybe next week. The show will be here, but we're going to take a day off. Some of our families coming in town. Actually, the co-parents. You guys have probably heard us talk about them. They're coming in town next week, next Wednesday, and I think it's on Friday. Well, Thursday we're going to be heading out to a golf country club type situation so that we could play some golf and spend some time. And then on Monday, I think it is the following week, we're going to head out to the city of Cologne. And so for those that are not familiar with Panama City, where Cherie and I live, is at the Pacific side of the Panama Canal. Many of you guys have heard us talk about that. You can see the Panama Canal from our balcony. That's the Pacific side of the country. But the Atlantic side of the canal, the city of Cologne, is where there's the free trade zone, where you get all the duty-free wares, if you will, products and services and things like that. You got, you name it, jewelry, cologne, alcohol, even. I mean, you name it, they're selling it all. And that's a duty-free zone. People come from all over the world to shop there. And so we're going to go out there and experience what that's like. And it's also the side of Panama. Just a quick history note. If you want the prettiest beaches in Panama, they're on the Caribbean side. They're on that Atlantic side. They're not on the Pacific side. The Pacific waters, until you get to the South Pacific, are not beautiful blue like that. That's on the Caribbean side. So we're going to get a chance to kind of hang out over there and do some things. But yeah, so we are living life and we're living liberated. Shree, you got something you want to add before we roll?
I'm just having challenges. So I just wanted to thank everybody for their patience today with all of the technical difficulties that we had today. For those of you that are viewing us on KBC, I want to thank you guys for hanging in there and for viewing us. We apologize that Glenn's not on the show. It's just me and Christine here right now. But we will be back on Monday. We'll have all of this fixed. We'll be back on live on Monday. And we want to thank you guys for your patience. Appreciate it.
Love it. Going to the chat. Jill, I see you. Atlanta's 50th annual hip hop this weekend and all month long. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, that's a whole situation. I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, listen, appreciate y'all for spending your Friday morning with us. We'll be back next week with a whole host and a lineup of things that we've got going on. So y'all make sure y'all stay close, stay tuned. Again, if you guys want to find out more about what we're doing here in Panama, we want to encourage you to join our Patreon family. We call them the Liberators, and it's exclusive content that we have where we show you guys sort of the back end of things that we do not post. And it gives you sort of an idea of what life is like for us here, some of the different things that we're doing. So we're super excited about that. Click the link at the top of the room. And I promise you, we're going to do our best to bring you all the way behind the scenes. At the end of the day, here's what we know to be true. You cannot get to any place of significance by yourself, guys. And I need everybody on stage to unmute and let us know why that is. In 3, 2, 1, it's because we all
need some help. Help us, help us, help us, help us.
Just help. Y'all be good. We'll see you guys next week. This room will end when the music does. Y'all be good. We'll talk soon.